The Roloff family, widely recognized from the long-running TLC reality series Little People, Big World, has once again found itself in the spotlight. What was once a story centered on resilience, family bonds, and navigating life with unique challenges has now taken a sudden and unexpected turn. In recent days, reports have surfaced that Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the family and longtime face of the Roloff Farms legacy, has allegedly been arrested. While the details remain limited and still under official review, the very idea of Matt being entangled in legal trouble has shocked viewers who have followed his journey for nearly 2 decades. Adding to the growing tension is another development: rumors that Caryn Chandler, Matt's longtime partner, may have been involved in an extramarital affair. These claims, still unverified, have sparked heated conversations across social media, forums, and fan communities dedicated to the Roloffs. For many, the intersection of Matt's reported arrest and Caryn's rumored betrayal feels like the most dramatic chapter yet in the family's public journey. Fans of Little People, Big World are no strangers to the highs and lows of the Roloff family. Since its debut in 2006, the show has chronicled Matt's determination to run the family farm despite physical limitations, the evolving lives of his children, and his complex divorce from Amy Roloff. The introduction of Caryn Chandler into Matt's life offered viewers a glimpse into what seemed to be a fresh start and a new chapter of happiness. But with these recent allegations, that image of stability is under heavy scrutiny. At the moment, law enforcement has not released an official statement detailing the cause or circumstances surrounding Matt's alleged arrest. Speculation ranges from minor infractions to more serious legal concerns, but without confirmation, much of what is circulating remains conjecture. Still, in the world of reality television, where perception can sometimes overshadow fact, rumors are often enough to fuel major public discourse. Meanwhile, Caryn Chandler's name has been trending for reasons that no partner would want. Allegations of infidelity have cast a shadow over her relationship with Matt, with some sources suggesting that she may have grown close to another man. Again, no concrete evidence has been presented to the public, yet the very suggestion of disloyalty has added another layer of intrigue and sadness to this unfolding narrative. For supporters of the Roloffs, these back-to-back controversies feel overwhelming. Many fans have taken to online platforms to express their disbelief, frustration, and, in some cases, sympathy. For others, this moment seems to validate long-standing concerns about the pressures of life in the public eye and the strains that reality television can place on personal relationships. As news of Matt Roloff's reported arrest continues to spread, many longtime fans are looking back at the man they first came to know nearly 2 decades ago. Matt has always been portrayed as a determined and resilient figure. Despite being born with dystrophic dysplasia, a form of dwarfism that presents physical challenges, he became a symbol of perseverance and innovation. His work ethic, combined with his entrepreneurial spirit, was a cornerstone of Little People, Big World from its earliest seasons. The image of Matt tirelessly working to improve Roloff Farms, designing unique structures, planning creative attractions, and ensuring the farm was a place of joy for visitors, became central to the family's narrative. That is why the very suggestion of him being arrested has left many stunned. It is not only a personal matter but also something that could potentially impact the reputation of Roloff Farms, a beloved destination in Oregon that draws thousands of visitors annually, especially during pumpkin season. At the heart of this unfolding story is uncertainty. So far, no official reports have confirmed the exact circumstances surrounding Matt's alleged arrest. This lack of information has fueled a wave of speculation. Some fans have gone so far as to connect the arrest rumors with the simultaneous allegations against Caryn Chandler, theorizing that the two issues may somehow be linked. Others believe these are separate situations that coincidentally emerged around the same time. Regardless, the overlap has amplified the drama in ways that only intensify public curiosity. Caryn Chandler, for her part, is not a stranger to controversy. She was first introduced to Little People, Big World audiences as a Roloff Farms employee before her relationship with Matt became public knowledge. Over the years, Caryn transitioned from farm staff to a central figure in Matt's personal life, and eventually into someone who appeared regularly on the show. For some fans, she represented a new beginning for Matt after his divorce from Amy. For others, she was a divisive presence, with critics accusing her of stepping into the spotlight too quickly. Now, the claims that Caryn may have been unfaithful are fueling debates across fan spaces. The whispers suggest that she has grown close to another man, though details remain scarce and unverified. While some social media users have rushed to defend her, pointing out that rumors without evidence should not be taken at face value, others are quick to label the situation as a betrayal of trust. The contrast in opinions reflects a long-standing divide in the fan community regarding Caryn's role in Matt's life. It is important to note that reality television families often live under a microscope, where even the smallest detail can snowball into a headline. The Roloffs, like many reality stars, have faced the consequences of fame, where privacy is limited and personal matters quickly become public debates. What distinguishes this current moment, however, is the seriousness of the allegations. Legal trouble combined with rumored infidelity creates a storm of speculation that is difficult to ignore. Adding to the complexity is how the other members of the Roloff family might be responding. Amy Roloff, Matt's ex-wife, has long maintained a connection to the farm despite moving on in her personal life and remarrying. Their children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, each have their own histories with the show, with some distancing themselves from reality TV altogether. Fans are wondering whether any of them will publicly comment on the situation or whether they will choose to remain silent, allowing the story to play out without their input. What also remains to be seen is how this news might affect the future of Little People, Big World. The show has been airing for nearly 20 years, making it one of TLC's longest-running series. While the program has already shifted its focus in recent years, the involvement of Matt has always been a key anchor. If the arrest proves to be true and develops into a larger legal issue, it could create challenges for both production and network decisions moving forward. Likewise, Caryn's rumored infidelity could complicate not only her relationship with Matt but also her role on the series, should it continue. Fans are left with more questions than answers. What exactly led to Matt's alleged arrest? Are the rumors surrounding Caryn credible, or are they simply the result of life under the harsh glare of fame? How will this impact the Roloff family as a whole, especially given the history of strained relationships within the household? For now, speculation reigns, and the Roloff family finds itself at the center of a storm that shows no signs of quieting down. The news of Matt Roloff's arrest spread quickly across Oregon and beyond. For many fans of Little People, Big World, it was a shocking development that they never expected to hear. Matt has long been seen as the strong, guiding force behind Roloff Farms, a man who built his life around hard work, family, and perseverance despite his physical challenges. The image of him being taken away by law enforcement, though still unconfirmed by official records, was enough to spark widespread discussion across social media platforms and entertainment outlets. Fans immediately took to online forums, Facebook groups, and Reddit threads dedicated to the Roloff family. Some were in disbelief, refusing to accept the possibility that Matt could be involved in anything that would warrant an arrest. Others, however, speculated that years of stress, both personal and professional, may have finally boiled over into a situation that drew the attention of the authorities. In these online conversations, Caryn Chandler's name appeared again and again. Having been at Matt's side for years as his partner, many questioned whether her alleged involvement with another man was a contributing factor in Matt's arrest. Rumors swirled that Matt's emotional state may have been unstable after learning of Caryn's supposed betrayal, and that whatever incident led to law enforcement becoming involved could be directly linked to the collapse of their relationship. Meanwhile, neighbors near Roloff Farms were also talking. Local residents described seeing more police cars than usual near the property, though few were willing to speak on record. For a community that has long viewed Roloff Farms as a staple of the area, the unfolding drama felt surreal. The Roloffs had always been a source of pride for Hillsboro, Oregon, putting the region in the spotlight through years of TLC programming. Now, instead of positive recognition, the family seemed to be at the center of a storm of controversy. Adding another layer of complexity were the Roloff children. Although none of them publicly addressed the situation immediately, fans speculated heavily about how Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob were processing the news. Zach, who has often had a tense relationship with Matt over the future of Roloff Farms, was frequently mentioned in online debates. Some suggested he may have distanced himself even further from his father, while others believed he might privately support Matt during this difficult time. Tabloid headlines fueled the speculation further. Some outlets painted Matt as a man pushed to his breaking point by years of stress and personal conflict. Others portrayed Caryn as the central figure in a scandal that had not only fractured her relationship with Matt but also destabilized the family as a whole. Without official confirmation, however, much of what circulated in the media remained conjecture, feeding into the ongoing cycle of rumor and reaction. Despite the uncertainty, one thing was clear: the Roloff family, once celebrated for showing the everyday ups and downs of their unique lives, was now facing a challenge unlike any they had ever shared on television. Whether Matt's arrest would prove to be a misunderstanding, a minor legal matter, or something more serious remained to be seen, but for fans and critics alike, the story was no longer just entertainment. It had become a very real, very human drama that no amount of editing or reality TV scripting could soften. As speculation continued to swirl, the most pressing question on everyone's mind was straightforward: what exactly led to Matt Roloff's arrest? At the time of reporting, no official documents had been released to clarify the nature of the charges. This silence from law enforcement agencies only added to the confusion and fueled further theories online. Some fans speculated that the arrest could be linked to a domestic matter, possibly tied to tensions with Caryn Chandler. Others wondered whether financial disputes related to Roloff Farms might have escalated into legal trouble. Still, another group of fans theorized that stress-related health issues may have contributed to an incident that spiraled out of control. Without confirmed details, however, all of these possibilities remained in the realm of speculation. Adding to the intrigue was Caryn Chandler's absence from the public eye. Normally active in supporting Matt during farm-related events and TV appearances, Caryn has remained completely silent on social media. Her silence was interpreted in multiple ways. Some believed it showed she was avoiding the spotlight to protect her privacy, while others saw it as an indirect admission that she was connected to the unfolding situation. Regardless of the truth, Caryn's lack of public response created a vacuum that fans quickly filled with their own narratives. Meanwhile, TLC, the network that turned the Roloff family into household names, has also declined to make any formal statement. For years, Little People, Big World has been one of the longest-running reality shows in the network's history, with Matt serving as the face of the series. The absence of any response from TLC has left viewers questioning whether the network is carefully monitoring the situation behind the scenes before deciding how to address it publicly. This silence has also led to debate among fans. Some argue that TLC has a responsibility to provide clarity, given the platform it gave the Roloffs and the ongoing fan investment in their lives. Others, however, suggest that the network has no obligation to comment on the private legal matters of its stars. What is clear, however, is that the future of Little People, Big World now feels uncertain. If Matt's legal troubles prove to be serious, the show could face long-term consequences. TLC has dealt with scandals involving reality stars in the past, and in many cases, networks have chosen to distance themselves quickly to avoid reputational damage. If that pattern repeats here, Little People, Big World may find itself at a crossroads, potentially forced to shift its focus entirely onto other family members, or even end its long run altogether. The Roloff children, too, may play a role in shaping the show's future. In recent years, Zach and Jeremy have stepped back from the spotlight, while Molly and Jacob have maintained private lives away from television. If Matt is unable to continue as the face of the series, TLC may struggle to find another central figure capable of holding the show together. For a program that has thrived for nearly 2 decades by balancing family drama with heartwarming moments, the uncertainty surrounding Matt's situation feels like a seismic shift. What remains most striking, however, is the sense of unease in the fan community. For years, Matt Roloff has symbolized resilience and determination, overcoming both physical and personal challenges to build a legacy around his family and Roloff Farms. To see him now potentially facing legal consequences has left many struggling to reconcile the man they admired on screen with the headlines dominating their news feeds. Until official details are released, the arrest will remain a mystery, but one with far-reaching implications for Matt, Caryn, the Roloff children, and TLC itself. As the story of Matt Roloff's arrest and the alleged cheating scandal involving Caryn Chandler continues to ripple across fan communities, a deeper focus is now being placed on how the broader Roloff family is coping with the whirlwind of headlines. The public narrative has been fueled not only by official reports but also by ongoing speculation, emotional social media posts, and a growing divide between those who sympathize with Matt and those who question his actions and past decisions. The heart of the issue remains the arrest. While official details are still being released, what's known so far has been enough to create a storm of reactions. Law enforcement confirmed that Matt was taken into custody in connection with a domestic dispute, though the specifics remain under investigation. For longtime viewers of Little People, Big World, this news feels almost surreal. Matt has always been portrayed as a determined, hardworking man with a vision for Roloff Farms. To see his name associated with an arrest has left many fans grappling with shock and disbelief. Overlaying this is the deeply personal allegation that Caryn Chandler, his longtime partner, has been unfaithful. While Caryn has not publicly confirmed or denied the cheating rumors, several tabloids and online sources have suggested that her relationship with Matt was unraveling behind the scenes. Fans have begun dissecting past episodes and interviews, looking for hints of cracks in their relationship. Some point to moments where Caryn seemed distant or where Matt appeared stressed beyond the challenges of running the farm. Others dismiss this as typical reality TV overanalysis. Still, the combination of the arrest and the alleged betrayal has created a highly volatile environment. The Roloff family is no stranger to public scrutiny, but this moment feels different. For Amy Roloff, who has long maintained her own complicated history with Matt, the situation may reopen old wounds. Although Amy has not made a direct statement regarding Matt's arrest, her silence has been interpreted in many ways. Some see it as dignified restraint, while others wonder if she is distancing herself from the chaos. The children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, have also been affected in different ways. Zach, who has often been in the public eye due to his ongoing involvement in the show, may face difficult questions from both media and fans. Jeremy, who stepped away from the cameras, has tried to live a quieter life with his own family, but the association with the Roloff name ensures he cannot fully escape the headlines. Jacob, known for being outspoken on issues relating to family privacy, has previously criticized how reality TV portrayed their lives, and this latest turn of events may reinforce his views. Meanwhile, social media has become a battlefield. On platforms like Instagram, Reddit, and Facebook, fans debate endlessly about what really happened. Some argue that Matt's arrest is a tragic misunderstanding that will eventually be cleared up. Others see it as the culmination of years of tension, personal struggles, and complicated relationships. The alleged cheating scandal with Caryn only intensifies these conversations, with many speculating about how long the issues had been brewing. Media outlets have seized on the drama, often blending confirmed facts with speculation to craft sensational headlines. Terms like betrayal, domestic turmoil, and family crisis dominate the news cycle. Yet beneath the surface, the very real lives of the Roloff family are being affected. What was once a private matter has become a public spectacle, magnified by years of reality TV exposure. There is also the looming question of the show itself. Little People, Big World has been on air since 2006, providing viewers with a unique window into the challenges and triumphs of the Roloff family. But scandals of this magnitude raise questions about the show's future. Can the family recover from this public turmoil and continue to share their story with the world? Or has the very spotlight that brought them fame now become too heavy to bear? From a broader perspective, Matt's arrest and Caryn's alleged cheating highlight the fragile balance between reality television, personal lives, and public consumption. While fans crave authenticity, the blending of private struggles with public entertainment can often lead to distorted perceptions. The Roloffs are, at their core, a family navigating personal challenges, but their reality unfolds under a microscope that magnifies every detail. As of now, Matt remains at the center of a legal process that will take time to resolve. Caryn faces her own battle, not only with the accusations of betrayal but also with the public's perception of her role in Matt's downfall. For the rest of the Roloff family, the coming weeks will be about navigating this storm with as much dignity as possible, even as cameras, reporters, and fans continue to press for answers. This is a developing story, and updates will continue to surface as more information becomes available. What remains clear is that the Roloffs, once known for their resilience, now face one of the greatest tests of their family's strength and unity. With the news of Matt Roloff's alleged arrest and the rumored betrayal by Caryn Chandler circulating widely, the reaction from fans has been swift and intense. Social media platforms have become a hub for discussion, speculation, and emotional responses. On Twitter, posts questioning the integrity of the Roloff relationship have gone viral, while Instagram comment sections are flooded with supporters expressing disbelief, empathy, and concern for both Matt and the rest of the family. Reddit forums dedicated to little people, big world have become particularly active. Some threads analyze episodes in detail, looking for signs that might confirm or refute the rumors surrounding Caryn. Users debate whether the alleged cheating and Matt's arrest are separate incidents or interlinked events. In these discussions, there is a mix of skepticism and genuine concern. Some fans urge patience, reminding others that rumors can be misleading, while others share theories about the family dynamics and the possible chain of events leading to the current situation. The intensity of public interest highlights a central aspect of reality television, the blurred line between entertainment and personal life. For years, viewers have been invited into the Roloff family's private moments, watching them celebrate milestones, navigate challenges, and manage the complexities of the farm. However, the scrutiny that comes with this exposure means that even unverified claims can take on a life of their own, shaping public perception in powerful ways. Local news outlets have also reported on the alleged arrest, emphasizing the unusual nature of such events in a family previously associated with positivity and community involvement. Some segments focus on Roloff Farms as a cultural and economic landmark in Oregon, highlighting how these incidents could affect public perception and visitor engagement. Others provide context about the family's history, reminding viewers that while Matt and Caryn have been highly visible figures, they are still individuals facing private challenges under intense public attention. The public debate has been further fueled by the complex history of Matt's relationships. His long-standing divorce from Amy Roloff, a process widely documented through TLC, continues to shape fan opinions. Many viewers remember the tension, negotiations, and compromises of that period, and some speculate that the issues with Caryn may echo patterns seen in previous chapters of Matt's personal life. In addition to social media discussions, fan groups have created polls and discussion threads to gauge sentiment about the alleged scandal. Questions like "Can Matt and Caryn recover?" or "Will this affect the show?" dominate the conversation. These discussions demonstrate that, for many viewers, the story of the Roloffs extends beyond mere entertainment. It is a window into family, loyalty, and the consequences of public life. Meanwhile, TLC has remained largely silent. The network has historically approached sensitive issues cautiously, avoiding commentary on personal legal matters unless required by law. This strategic silence may be intended to prevent the escalation of rumors and speculation, but it also leaves a vacuum in which fan discourse thrives. Without official statements, rumors can continue to circulate unchecked, leaving audiences to fill in the gaps with their interpretations. Beyond fan speculation, there are real-world implications to consider. Roloff Farms, a destination beloved by tourists for its pumpkin patches, mazes, and seasonal attractions, could face reputational challenges. Families visiting the farm may have questions about the current state of operations, management, and safety. Public perception can heavily influence attendance, which could have financial consequences if these allegations continue to dominate headlines. For little people, big world, the stakes are equally significant. As one of TLC's longest-running series, the show has relied on Matt's presence as a central figure. If legal complications or personal conflicts prevent him from participating fully, the series may need to pivot or focus on other family members. Such changes could affect ratings, narrative direction, and viewer engagement. Industry observers note that reality television is highly sensitive to scandals. In some cases, networks have chosen to address controversies directly through specials or official statements. In others, they have quietly adjusted production schedules and storylines to accommodate the personal lives of their stars. How TLC navigates this situation will be closely watched by both media analysts and loyal fans. Even with uncertainty surrounding the legal situation, one thing remains clear: the Roloff family's private challenges have become public discourse, reminding viewers of the unique pressures faced by families living in the spotlight. The blend of personal betrayal, legal scrutiny, and fan fascination illustrates the complexities of reality TV in modern culture. As the story surrounding Matt Roloff's alleged arrest and Caryn Chandler's rumored infidelity continues to unfold, questions of reputation and public perception have taken center stage. For nearly 20 years, Matt has been viewed by fans as a hardworking patriarch, a symbol of perseverance and dedication. Yet the emergence of these controversies has sparked a significant reassessment among viewers, media commentators, and reality TV enthusiasts. Reputation, in the world of reality television, is fragile. Viewers develop emotional attachments to personalities they see regularly, and those attachments can be disrupted by scandal. Matt's legal troubles, coupled with Caryn's alleged betrayal, are reshaping the narrative that audiences have long held. Fans who once admired Matt's leadership on the farm now find themselves asking difficult questions: how much of what they saw on screen reflected reality, and to what extent do private struggles influence public perception? Caryn Chandler's public image is also in flux. Once seen as a stabilizing partner for Matt and a trusted figure on Roloff Farms, she is now the subject of intense scrutiny. Allegations of infidelity, though unconfirmed, have the power to redefine her role in the story that fans thought they understood. Social media commentary has been particularly polarized, with some defending her and highlighting the pressures of life in the public eye, while others suggest that the scandal reveals deeper issues in the couple's relationship. The intersection of legal challenges and alleged personal betrayal creates a unique narrative tension. For the Roloff family, navigating this period requires careful attention to both personal and public matters. The children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, face the challenge of balancing their private lives with the intense curiosity of fans. Each has managed fame differently. Some have embraced it, others have sought privacy, and some have publicly expressed frustration with media attention. In light of the current events, the family's ability to maintain cohesion is being tested as never before. From a media perspective, the situation exemplifies the delicate balance between reporting facts and engaging in speculation. News outlets have been careful to present the story in measured terms, often emphasizing the lack of official confirmation regarding the arrest and the unverified nature of the infidelity claims. Nevertheless, the combination of legal allegations and personal scandal makes for compelling storytelling, ensuring sustained public interest.